You're watching Hundertwasser visits Mauna Kea. This is the drawing portion, Part B. In this lesson, we're going to use the style of the artist Hundertwasser with our knowledge of Mauna Kea and the Hawaiian culture. The next step is for you to go back and review the images of Hundertwasser. Look over the style of his artwork. What colors did he use? How did he draw his lines? Allow these images to inspire you as you draw your own Hundertwasser visits Mauna Kea. Please understand, your artwork in no way has to look like mine. I'm only showing you my artwork so you can understand the creative process. The creative process is one where we use both sides of our brain. Let's go over all the supplies you will need for this project. Grab your paper, pencil, and eraser, and make sure you have your reference art material nearby. But first, let's review what we learned in the last video about the island of Hawaii and Mauna Kea. Mauna Kea is a dormant volcano on the island of Hawaii. Its peak is 13,803 feet above sea level, making it the highest point in the state of Hawaii. Most of the volcano is underwater, and measured from the underwater base, Mauna Kea is the tallest mountain in the world, measuring 33,500 feet in height. Do you remember learning about topography? We learned it in this lesson right here. This is lesson number 6, Fun with Lines, Obstacle Illusion, Part 3, with color. Have you heard of the word topography? Topography is the study of elevations on land in relation to each other. Drawings just like this can be seen on what we call a topographic map. On this map, the lines that are closer together represent the higher elevations of the island. The lines that are further apart represent the lower elevations where the landmass is mostly flat. So now you know, understanding art techniques like this one can help you if you ever want to draw a topographic map. I have a great idea. Let's use those skills we learned about topography when we draw the island of Hawaii. A link to this image is in the description below, so you can print it yourself to use it for this portion of the drawing. Go ahead and get comfortable, have all your supplies and your reference material ready so you can begin. You certainly have the option to draw this just by visual reference. However, this can take a very long time, and there's no guarantee that you'll get the proportions correct or end up with the drawing you desire. Would you like to learn a technique to make drawing easier? Take your reference artwork and flip it over. You're going to turn this into a carbon copy machine. Using the side of your pencil, you're going to want to shade the back of the paper. Use a side-to-side sweeping motion to get the most coverage. You'll notice that I don't actually cover the entire back side of my paper. This is because I don't necessarily need to trace over the entire image. It's only necessary to shade the area that you would like to trace over. Turn your paper over and line it up very carefully on top of your drawing paper. It is very important with this technique that you hold your paper in place. This will prevent the paper from moving. Some people like to use small pieces of masking tape to hold the paper in place. Now press down firmly with your pencil as you trace over the image. This technique is similar to making a carbon copy, but we do not need carbon copy paper in order to do this. Now carefully lift your paper up and make sure you can see the lines. Now you can start to do your drawing. I like to keep my image close by so I can use it as a visual reference. I will be incorporating all the images that I collected from watching the last video into this Hundertwasser Visits Mauna Kea art project. I'll be using everything that inspired me about the Hawaiian culture.
Walu, hiku, ono, lima, ha, koru, lua, kahi. Kuhaheo, Hawaii, Hawaii, Mama Kakaua,
Congratulations! You just finished the drawing portion of your art project. In the next video, you'll add color to your wonderful drawing. A big mahalo goes out to pu'uhuluhulu.com, the nonprofit organization who gave our school permission to use the song sung August 11, 2019 worldwide on Mauna Kea.
Mai na aina I oa o a ka pai aina o Hawaii nei, mai ko ka helelani a ka moku o Keawe, mai ka hale poli ahu o Mauna a Wakea, nei, aloha aina kākou. From our cousins, supporters, and those tuning in just to listen and learn, to those here across our islands and those here at Mauna Wakea, aloha. Mahalo for being a part of history in the making, as those who stand with Mauna Kea worldwide join forces to go online singing the same medley on the same day at the same time, right here, right now. As for artists, we have many of Hawaii's favorites like John Cruz and Ohana, Natalie Ai Kamau, Paula Funga, Mike Love, and those of us here at the Mauna today, Kaumakaiva, Hamane, Auntie Lorna Lim, and many more. We also have some awesome international artists and a number of large groups. And did you know Jason Momoa is also a musician? Rumor has it he may be joining us soon for a Hanaho.
Mahalo nui for watching, and aloha.